Hi everyone, it's Matt. I just want to show you this new game I downloaded. It's not available in the App Store, but I'm not sure if it's available in the Apple Store. But I'll teach you how to download it if you'd like. So the name of this game is Dead by Daylight, and I've seen it like on YouTube a couple of times already. It's being played by one of the content creators I'm following, which YDCB game by the name of YDCB. So I'm sorry if I sound stupid, but this is my first ever game tutorial or game video, so please understand. And I don't know um how to like make videos yet, or how to streamline it or fix it and whatnot. But anyway, I just want to show you the tutorial. So here you can see that there's a tutorial. By the way, this is also available on the Xbox or PlayStation. I forgot. But anywho, let me just... Okay. Hopefully the resolution is good enough. So, yeah. By the way, before you download this game, make sure you have enough storage because it's a big file. More, give or take, like 3 gig total. And, yeah. So here you can see that, well, okay, let me give you a premise or an overview of what the game is about. And as you can tell, I don't really know where I'm going with what I'm saying right now, but thankfully I'll be able to cover your questions. So, Dead by Daylight, I think is the title of this game. But yeah, so the goal of the game is to survive, I guess, before daylight, and you have the option to be a survivor. So here you can choose between several survivors, quote unquote. For example, we have Dwight Fairfield and Meg Thomas. So each survivor has his or her own, area where they can shine. And then we have the hunters. I forgot what they were called. Oh, the killers. So here, the trapper is, from his name, he can set each killer has his or her or its own method of capturing the survivors, each of the survivors. And the goal or the aim is to like fix the generators and then be able to survive before daylight comes, I guess. So let's dive right into the game, and hopefully someone out there will be able to play it with me. Okay. So, Dead by Daylight is an asymmetric game played between 4 survivors and a murderous killer, which is basically what I just mentioned. As survivor, you must hide from the killer while you attempt to repair generators to power exit gates. So, this tutorial will teach you the basics needed to escape alive. So basically, you don't really wait for daylight. You basically create your own exit gate in order for you to not get killed by the killers. Look around. So as you can see, I am using a phone, but this is very realistic. I like the graphics. So I'm going left, and then I can go to the right, and then oh, 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 and then I can. You can swipe up on the movement controls to lock in running. Tap the movement controls again to stop running. Oh, so there. If you want to run, whoosh, and then you hit a pile of tires. If you want to run. And then you can also like creep. And you creep by going like, instead of the direction moving upwards, like here, like I don't know the degrees, maybe 90 degrees, something like that, to creep. So when you're creeping or when you're crouching low, you can basically creep. So I'm using my my left thumb to move, and then with my right I can go ahead. What's this? Oh, I'm trying to click on this thing. The one with the red directional thing. Oh, it's pointing to the generator. So here is the generator. But I can't climb. And yeah, that's my name, Machuga. So there are options. So the main volume, let me increase that. Graphics, frame rate 30 FPS. You can change it to 60 FPS. Quality settings, low, medium, high, or just auto. For now, I'll just leave it at auto, although I think my phone can take the like high resolution. So what is our problem? How are we going to move up to the generator? So there. You can lock it. Again, you can lock running. Oh. Oh! When you run, you can leave scratch marks that are only visible to the killer. Crouch or move slowly to prevent scratch marks. So when you're running, you are leaving scratch marks behind you. So, which is weird because you didn't crawl on the ground, you ran. But anywho, so this is what you're going to do in order to not make a scratch. Like, go low. And then, yeah, this eye here, oh, it's telling me to, if you want to look behind you, there. So, if you look behind you, you can pretty much see your own face. The survivor's face, not your real life person. Fourth barrier. Okay. So if you click on this, oh, this is the actual crouch. And then we have vaulting. Vaults can be performed faster with a running start, but they can also alert the killer to your location. Whoa. Whoa, how can I vault? Okay. So the things, the like prickly things was removed. So here's what you're going to do. You can go here while that's running. You can crouch here like that, and then you can look behind you. But yeah, you can pretty much change the direction. So we're going to go over there, near at the wall, at the opening that just popped up because we're going to the generator. So, so when you click on that, on the crouch, you go low, and then you can stand up again like normally. But we are going to jump. We are going to do what the tutorial is telling us to do. So lock jump, and then vault. There. So when I was almost here, I can't get out again. There was like you saw it, right? Like the vault, like when you're going to jump over an obstacle, but in a very, like a kung fu type thing, whatever. So here's the generator. What you're going to do is you're going to repair it, but based on the YouTube video I saw, it takes a while. So tap the skill check button at the right time. Failing a skill check will notify the killer of your location. What? Where is the check? Oh, glob. Oh, okay. So let's do it again. Oh, I did. Oh, you're going to like press your thumb, like leave it. You're going to there. Oh, what? Okay, so my thumb is pushed down. Oh, I get it. I get it. So you need to make sure that you press your thumb. Oh, like, wait. I can do this. Because I want to show you what I mean. So you need to get inside that battery looking thing, you know, on your phone. But there. Find the exit. So no one is behind me. There we go. The vault thing. The vaulting thing. So when you're near this, like a low hanging. Did I fix it? I guess I did. Because it's working now. So okay, let's go back to the generator. So once you click on repair, you need to make sure you check it. You know, you do what I did. And if you don't, it will alert the killer of your location. And if that happens, you are going to get killed. And if you haven't seen any YouTube videos about this game, it's a bit gruesome. It's very gruesome that you might wet your pants. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I click on vault. So slowly. There we go. So I surprised myself. Killer powers. As I was saying, the bear trap. You've been caught in a trap placed by the trapper. Each killer has a unique power that you will have to learn to avoid. So this is pretty much. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to struggle. Woo! When the killer is near, your heartbeat becomes louder. Try to find a place to hide before the killer finds you. How am I going to hide? You can try to wiggle free from the killer when you are picked up. Try to escape by pressing the wiggle prompt as shown. Oh, okay. That's how you wiggle, huh? Push down pallets to slow down the killer chasing you. Successfully dropping a pallet onto a killer will stun them and free any survivor they're killed. Okay, so that girl over there who just ran away did that. She pushed down the pallet, and it hit this killer, the trapper, and I was able to escape. But I might die of blood loss. Look at that blood. So if you don't like gory or scary games, this is not the game for you. Okay, so let's continue. What am I going to do? I'm going to hide. But my heartbeat and my blood. Oh, so the killer. Follow Meg. No, I am going to cure myself. No, I'm just kidding. We are going to do, but we are going to. Oh my goodness, my heart. What is this? Okay, so survivors can vault over pallets that have been pushed down, but players are able to destroy the pallets. Okay. How am I going to vault? Okay. Oh no! Meg is also bleeding. No! Oh no! Oh no. Look at this. This is... Oh my god. Okay, so teamwork is an essential part of Dead by Daylight. You will need to unhook survivors once they have been captured by a killer. It's really optional. No, I'm just kidding. You really have to unhook your fellow survivor. So unhook. Whew. And then you're going to hide inside that. What the? Lockers are a good place to hide, but make sure you aren't seen going in. Okay. 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 Okay, so if somebody else is inside, like what I just did, so Meg is already inside, so I can't get in because that would be weird. If two people were inside, I mean. So click on this locker. But what? No. I'm gonna wiggle. No! So I tried to wiggle, but nothing happened. So when you get hooked, it doesn't mean it's all over, because as you can remember, Meg is still inside the locker, but the trapper saw me, which is very unfair. So you can attempt to escape the hook on your own, but the odds of success are low, and failed attempts brings you closer to death. So, teamwork. So pretty much, the most reliable, the most reliable way to escape from the hook is to wait for another survivor to unhook you. So don't try to escape. So I have a problem with that. Why give the option? Well, you know, in everything there should be an option, but there's an option, but it's very low. So I take it, right? Okay. Alright, Meg, come over. Oh my god, Meg. Unhook me like I unhooked you. Okay. When injured, you make more noise and leave a trail of blood behind you, which is, you know, logical. Other survivors can heal you, just as you can heal them. Whoa, okay. So I'm going to heal her by... Oh my gosh. Okay, so we healed each other. And then, okay, so Meg pointed to the exit gate. So once all the generators are repaired, you can open the exit gate and escape from the trial. Cool. Where's the exit gate? Oh, there you go. And then you get electrocuted. Run! Opening the exit gate triggers the endgame collapse. Escape the trial before time's up. Run! Oh, so that's not the end of the game yet? The hatch. If you are the last survivor in a match, you can also escape the trial by jumping into the hatch. The hatch only opens when one survivor is left. So I'll try to do that while looking behind me. Look at that hook. I don't want to get hooked. Okay. Escape through the hatch. Woo! And that's pretty much the Survivor introduction. Congratulations, you have completed the Survivor introduction. Let's take a look at the killer. Alright, so in this game, you are given the option to be a survivor and a killer at the same time. So this game pretty much, you know, it brings out the survivor, you know, with teamwork, the hero in you. And then at the same time, it brings out the psycho in you because it will also give you the option to be a killer. So let's continue. So, loading killer tutorial. I really don't have to say anything. I mean, I don't have to read everything on the screen, right? Wrong. That is wrong. I need to say everything. I need to comment on everything that I see. I'm just kidding. Oh, no network connection. In order to access this content, a network connection is required. Okay. PLDT. We are going to talk. Tap to continue. What? It's verifying again? It did this a couple of times already. What the fudge? Okay, so going back to what I was saying earlier, there's different or several survivors. Each of them have their own unique set of skills that everyone can benefit from, because the aim of the game is survival. So, but since there's a hatch, you know, it can be a survival of the fittest, right? Not really like save everyone kind of thing. Okay, so now let's go through the killer tutorial. As the entity commands, the entity commands Dead by Daylight is an asymmetric, well, it's the same thing. So there's an entity behind the killers. So what is a killer's role? As the killer, you must hunt down and sacrifice all the survivors. Sacrifice? This tutorial will teach you the basics you'll need to appease the entity. The entity. Is it entity or entity? Entity. I think entity is not right. It's entity. So let's continue. Okay. So, oh, okay. Generators. As killer, you will be able to use the auras of all. You will be able to see the auras of all generators on the map. You must prevent survivors from repairing the generators. So I'm moving toward the generator. Generator sounds. When a survivor fails a skill check, which is what happened a lot when I was a survivor. An icon shows you where it came from. Whoa, that is so... Okay. So, wow. Look at that blade, bro. Look at it. Just look at it. I think the entity is up there. Or maybe it's down here. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go to the noisy generator first. Hey, generator. Damaging generators. You can damage partially repaired generators to regress their progress. So, what does this mean? If a survivor trying to fix a generator wasn't able to do the skill check thing, he can run towards the generator and then, either kill the survivor or scare him or her enough for them to run away. So that would leave the generator partially repaired. And then you can kick it or do whatever you want with it so that it won't be half repaired anymore. Damage. So with a few kicks it got damaged. Now let's go to hunting your prey. Killers have several ways of locating survivors. Well, when a survivor runs, they leave scratch marks that you can follow to track them. So that's Meg. So those are the scratch marks. So you can... so the scratch marks... survivors will try to escape by using vaults. You can also move through vault options, but more slowly than survivors can. So you can vault as well. And then there's Meg. Oh, the pallet trick. Survivors can knock over pallets to block and stun you. Of course, you can smash. So there, you can see the scratch marks left by Meg because she's a runner. Okay, there we go. Attacking. Tapping the attack button will execute a quick attack, while pressing and holding the button will execute a lunging attack, which moves you forward faster while striking. So here is... Come here! Come here! Oh, no. Where did she go? There she is. Come here, Meg. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna stab you to death. There we go. Meg, come here, Meg! Meg, come here! No! So this is harder than it looks. You are cornered. There we go. Health. When a survivor is injured, they leave an additional blood trail and make more noises. Or more noise. It takes one more hit to knock down an injured survivor. Okay. So, the initial slash or hit to a survivor doesn't knock them down instantly. So you need to make 2 to knock them down completely. And then... where is she? Oh, okay. So I guess she ran away while I was talking. There we go. Hey, Meg, come here. I'm gonna heal you. Come here, Meg. Meg, come here. I'm gonna heal you, Meg. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, no, that's the head. Meg. Hey, Meg. Oh, go back. Okay, here. Show it here. There we go. Meg, come here, Meg. Hey, Meg. Here we go. Meg. Meg. Come here. Picking up survivors. Okay, so that's what I mentioned earlier. This game brings out the psycho in you. So, picking up survivors. Knockdown survivors should be picked up, carried, and sacrificed on a hook to the entity. Entity. I think I can say entity. Move quickly as carried. Survivors can wiggle to break free. Where is it? Where are you? Pick up. Oh, there we go. Where is it? Where is the hook? There we go. There. Hang. Oh my gosh. Once a survivor is hooked, they will slowly progress towards being sacrificed to the entity. While survivors can pull other survivors off the hook, they will always be sacrificed immediately after being hooked 3 times. Okay, so this is good. The more times you get hooked, the faster you get sacrificed to this entity, which looks like spider legs to me. Huge spider legs, which is creepy enough. And then the hatch. Oh! Okay, so I understand what the hatch is for now, because earlier I wasn't able to understand what it was for. Wait, what's happening to Meg? Why is she... Maybe she got sacrificed. Maybe the entity took her? Anyway, I'm still talking, so Meg... Shut up. When there is only one survivor left, the hatch will open somewhere on the map. Find and close the hatch before the survivor escapes. So the hatch is basically like, it's a failsafe for the survivor. So if there's only one survivor and that survivor was able to get inside the hatch, the game ends and the killer loses. So what you need to do if you're the killer is you're going to close the hatch. But wouldn't it be funny if you're the last survivor and then you close the hatch by accident? That would be funny, but I don't think you can. Okay. Close it! Oh, I'm going to close it. Close the hatch. You kick it and then it closes? That's weird. So, end game collapse. Opening the exit gates or closing the hatch triggers the end game collapse. Survivors must escape before time runs out, or the entity will take them. No! You must not escape. Oh, I have a trap there. You are going to get trapped. Like I said, he didn't see it coming. The survivor has been caught in one of your bear traps. As the trapper, you can place traps to quickly catch survivors. Every killer has their own unique powers to learn and master. Oh, come over here. Slash you. Oh, I'm too far. One more? Yeah, one more. I think. Oh no. Oh, I can reset the trap. Wait, let me reset the trap first. Oh, it's not giving me the option because this is just a tutorial, I guess. Come over here. Let me hook you. I mean, hang you to the hook. Oh, what happened? Oh ho. Tutorial completed! Congratulations, you have received the following rewards. So I got Dwight Fairfield, the guy with the glasses, and Meg Thomas, as well as in-game currency that I don't know how to use yet, and the trapper, of course. So let's click on continue. And then there was darkness. Whoa, okay. So complete the starter rituals and receive these rewards. So there's apparently another tutorial which would give you another survivor by the name of Claudette and another killer by the name of Hillbilly. But I'm just going to close that for now. So these are the rituals. Oh. So if I play if I play as a killer, I get the Hillbilly. If I play a survivor, I get Claudette. It doesn't say that I need to win. It just says I need to play. So yeah. So these are the rituals, and then there are dailies. Wow, this is something. So these are daily missions. So if you're a fan of RPGs, then this is very, up your alley. And there are also weekly missions as well. Okay. So this is my profile, I think. Whoa. Oh, this is the characters. So these, that's the Hillbilly. I can't move it. Then there's the Ghostface. While I was downloading the game, this guy didn't show up, I think. And then there's... Oh, so those currencies that we saw earlier, they are used to buy killers and I guess also characters. And then there's... So that's the Plague. And this is the Legion. Very... What's that movie? The Purge. Right? Very The Purge vibes. And then here is the Spirit. Wow. So the Spirit is a mangled Asian lady who looks weird. Looks like she is demented, of course. And I think the graphics can, well, if you remember earlier, I just chose auto. I didn't change it to high. So maybe if you switch on high, the graphics will be a lot better. And then here is the clown. The clown is sad. Oh. And then there's the huntress. The huntress. Okay. And then there's the pig. And then the doctor. Wow, that's a whatever that is he's holding. And then the shape, Jason from Friday the 13th. And then this hag. She is so skinny. That is my target body. And then the nurse. If there's a doctor, there's a nurse. And lastly, the Wraith. Oh, I wasn't trying to buy it. So you need more of that to unlock it. Auric cells, the yellow ones. And then you can buy them. Now let's take a look at the survivors. So here is Meg. So the guy earlier, Dwight Fairfield, a blue-collar man who is obviously single. Just kidding. And then there's Claudette Morel. According to the bio, she's a botanist, so she's pretty smart. And we have Detective tab. Detective. And then we have Ashley Williams. Wow, we have Jane Romero, the Hispanic. We have Jeff Johansson. We have Adam Francis. Wow, Fangmin. I like Fangmin. She's skinny, so I guess she's fast. And then we have Kate Denson. David King. I can't say anything about him. He has a watch, so I guess you can tell time. We have Ace Visconti, the resident DOM. And we have Laurie Strode, the resident crazy lady. And then we have Nee Carlson, the rebel. If I remember her bio right, she's used to running away from the police, so she's pretty much, her survivor skills are pretty high. And then last but not the least, we have Jake Park. So Jake Park, like any other Korean, is a master at survival. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how he's going to survive. And then you can customize the outfits, which is, something to change. To break the monotony. Load out. I don't know what that means. And then we have the blood market. And then, little perks. So there's a blood market for survivors. And then there's a blood market for killers. Yay! So we have, just an example, Azarovsky. Tremendously increase the chances of being sent to the auto haven wreckers when burnt. I don't know what that means. A broken key belonging to a vehicle of unknown brand. A keychain attached to it identifies the owner as a certain A. Azarov. And let's take a look. So there's a broken key. The bow and shank of a key vibrating with power. The broken key's power cannot be triggered by itself. Various objects can be attached to its jump ring, which channels the broken key's power into various effects. Again, I don't know what that means, but hey. Alright, so that pretty much sums it up. I'll try and play the actual game soon, but for now, I don't know how to do an outro yet, so just bye.